All right, Lauren Bordelon. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. You're a licensed counselor.
I am licensed professional counselor here in
So
Lafayette.
this is National Breakup Day.
Yes.
It's happened a few times over the years, although 23 years you're in the marriage, it's still going fine on that end.
You.
When someone breaks up, I mean, relationships, you're dealing with human beings, things happen.
Right.
How do you help guide people through what appears to be iceberg-laden waters and when we all think it's the end of the world?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm a couples counselor. I specialize in relationships. So usually I'm trying to keep people
Keep people together.
So what is a couples counselor doing here on the news? But typically people do break up. Every once in a while that happens. So I want to talk about 5 tips with how to cope with such a big event, just like you said.
All right, now let's see some of her advice. I think she sent us a graphic, Lauren and Drake. See what we can pop up here and have Lauren guide us through and give us a little explanation on all of them.
Absolutely. So tip number 1 would be to reduce contact with your ex. You know, sometimes we say, let's be friends, but look, let's be honest, that doesn't always work out.
We'll still be friends, we'll talk. These are very fresh in my mind, even 40 years later, right?
Yes. And so reducing that contact, if you prolong exposure to your ex, you are also going to prolong that grief period. So we want to reduce that exposure. Change your routines a little bit. Maybe don't show up at the gym the same time.
Okay. Good. Feel your feelings. What do you mean,
number 2, feel your feelings. So you're going to feel a lot of things when you go through a breakup. You'll feel angry, sad, anxious. Make sure to acknowledge what those feelings are. Make sure to tell them to a trusted friend or colleague. Write them down. A lot of times what we do is we cover feelings. Maybe we'll drink. Maybe we'll shop. But we want to make sure to acknowledge.
Guys don't show their feelings, right? The stereotypical John Wayne kind of effect, right?
Shove them down. Right.
But you know, to me, it's akin to what maybe my friends at Healing House say. You know, address your feelings. We all deal with things like this in its own way, and honor them and give them. You know, it's natural stuff.
We have to give them space to exist, and any feeling that happens in isolation or secrecy is going to be amplified.
All right, Lauren, let's zip through these here.
So state the facts. The fact is that sometimes things don't work out. We don't have to ruminate over what could have, should have happened. We can just say this didn't quite work out.
All right.
Reinvest energy into yourself, into your friends. So if you were in a relationship for a long time, maybe you haven't done those things that you used to do that you loved. So start reinvesting energy.
You didn't do them because you thought the other person, the ex now, wouldn't have wanted to do it, so you became something else.
Yeah. So now we're going to reinvest into ourselves, into our families and friends. And then, of course, if you still struggle, if you're struggling with focus or your work or home life is being upset, then, of course, participate in some professional services, some counseling.
Lauren, if anyone wants to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
BordelonCounseling.com, or you can call me at 337-205-3020.
And again, as Lauren said, I mean, she's really there to keep people together, but this stuff happens, and she'll have great advice too if on National Breakup Day you do end up on the other end of that.
That's right. I'll be here for you.
Lauren, good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on. All right, let's go over to, I believe, Mr. Olivier standing in front of a wall that expresses something about weather.